next part, we're gonna put on a respirator and we're gonna get sanding. I'm gonna start by sanding likely the batteries, like you see here, this one on this, because I kind of want it, like I said, fill them in on these. I want to fill these holes in. I want to get everything kind of flush and flat. There's a dent here. I want to get that kind of figured out. This side's actually not too bad. There's a little bit of rust on the rockers, but that's going to be covered by my my side skirts. So I just kind of want to smooth things out, make sure they look okay, and make sure everything is really, really nice for my rattle cans. But yeah, so we're gonna get that sorted out, and after it's kind of all sanded down, I can give it a quick wipe with some wax and grease remover, and literally just spray this stuff on. It says you don't need primer at all for this style of paint. It's a satin finish. It lays on very thick, so it should be pretty easy to apply. I'm hoping I don't get too many streaking marks like that, so I'm gonna have to kind of take my time, go well over each one so it doesn't streak. I got enough cans to do a car and a half, so hopefully I can apply at least 3 coats. And then one more thing, I guess, before anything, I don't know what I want to do with this. I like being able to take the vent off while I'm at events, just because it keeps the car cool, but I also could take the whole hood off. I don't know what I really want to do, or I could put the hood I have over there. That's just like a factory hood with no cutout in it. So I'm not really sure kind of what I want to do, but for sure, get this vent at least painted the same color as the rest. Likely paint it and just leave it kind of, I have it put in with, what are those things called? Self-tapping screws. That's all it's holding it in right now, so hopefully that's gonna work. After a quick couple seconds here, I'm realizing that this is, well, the white stuff you see is Bondo. That yellow stuff is foam. This rusty stuff is rust. Oh, sorry. And this one, white stuff is Bondo, all of it. So it looks like there's a ton of Bondo just splattered in there. So that's super stoked about that, but I might end up cutting it out, like I said, and just make do with what I got for now, because I'm eventually gonna get over fenders, so we won't worry about it. And I'm just gonna continue. I might, now that I noticed that, I may just sand the rest of the car down and just start sanding areas and see really how much Bondo is on this thing, because I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot. Alright, so we got most of this side of the car all sanded down. I'm noticing quite a bit of like body filler work from previous owners. There's one here. There's actually lots and lots of body filler work, I've noticed. Little dents, little scratches that I'm gonna have to kind of fill in a little bit. This is actually a fiberglass fender, which is nice, but they did a lot of Bondo work in here and it was ripply, and you can still feel a little bit of it, but it's actually coming out pretty good. It's smoothing out really nice, which is good to see. So I'm happy to see the car kind of coming along a lot nicer than I thought it would, which is good. So it's definitely turning out way, way better. It's gonna be a really, really smooth paint job, and I'm gonna actually put a lot of effort into the prep work, because that's really where it matters. People just don't really care for some reason. But look, the guy in the 350 was just creeping on me. Oh, it's all good. But yeah, lots of rust, lots of body work to do. So I got all of the side skirts sanded down in the areas that I want to apply some new, basically some new fiberglass. And this area here pulled apart, so I'm going to do that a bit. And then there's just the open holes that I want to fill in. So I'm going to mix up some resin. I just use like the standard Bondo fiberglass resin. It's good stuff. You just get it cheap at Canadian Tire if you're in Canada. If not, Harbor Freight probably in the States. And if you aren't there, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna mix some of this stuff up and start applying some fiberglass. It'll be pretty quick. Let it dry. It's nice and hot out today. I think it's 38 degrees. It feels absolutely beautiful.